Is the internet making us stupid? Let's see who is pro and who is con. Let's go. Muhammad, what do you think? Are you pro or you con? Do you think it makes us stupid or not?
I think yeah.
It does make stupid, right? Okay. Like Shanaza, what do you think? Does it make us stupid or not?
I think no.
No. Okay, let's go. Jonas, what do you think? Does it make us like stupid or not?
Okay, so as I mentioned before, actually for me it's not, but despite all this I will say yes, and I want to argue about it. Okay, so I will be in a negative side and I will argue about it and bring a lot of
come on, you gotta pick a side and fight for that side, you know, like
okay, I'm gonna fight it about it. I'm negative, so it is going to make us stupid.
So it is making us stupid, and Muhammad says it's making us stupid. Let's go. I'm gonna be with Shanaza. I'm gonna be with Shanaza and I say it does not make us stupid. So let's first listen to pros and who are gonna like talk. Let's see Muhammad first talk, and then after that like one pro, one con, one pro, one con. Let's go, Muhammad. Yeah. So if you have the article,
I'm ready to fight.
Tell us in a very simple, Muhammad, if you have the article, like you're supporting, you're pro, tell us in very simple language. You can talk just in 1 or 2 minutes. The shorter, the better. Like, why do you think?
2 minutes, I cannot explain it, teacher.
Sorry?
During 2 minutes, I cannot explain it.
No. You need to tell one reason and explain it a little, so like everybody understands your point, and that is it. Do not explain everything, just one reason. Why do you think it is making us stupid? And then Shahnaza goes on and tells like why it is not making us stupid. One reason and explain it. That's it. Not the whole topic, okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, well, I think before internet we used books. We read books and magazines. Some I think other things. But right now, when we use internet nowadays, I think at first it has bad effect in our health, and at second we don't use any books, we don't read or how can I say? I cannot explain.
Yes, we lose the attention, we lose the focus, right?
Yeah, it's like that.
Like, and to simply put it, it's like that. Let's go, Shamsa. Why do you think this is not the case?
The big problem of the people that saw the internet making us stupid is that people think видят интернет как. Unfortunately, people understand internet as just social medias, but there are lots of another opportunities. For example, our lessons, we have our lessons through the internet, or how can I say?
Yes, we can say through the internet.
On internet, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And just choose the right things from internet, and it will not make you stupid.
Okay.
That is my position.
Mm-hmm. So like it is like your position is the complete opposite. It does make us smarter if you use it in the right way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's go, Mr. Yunus. What do you think?
Wow, really? Okay, let's say something that will make you crazy, guys. Okay, here in let's say on the article I read, okay, let's say a couple of paragraphs. It's talking about the IQ. It's talking about the concentration. Okay, that we are losing our concentration. Okay, and also you find a lot of false information on internet. For example, the majority of people, they just take the information, okay, and just like what upload it there, and whoever wants to take it and just like share it. So that's why I'm not gonna go with the article, and I'm gonna say my personal opinion about it. Specifically, I'm gonna talk about a social media that they are using internet, okay, in a way that they are poisoning and destroying their brain and their mind, okay, by just like, let's say, for hours they're sitting, okay, and just chatting and searching or watching, okay, things that completely destroys the productivity and the ability, okay, of every individual that who does it. For example, if you, whatever, there's a saying that whatever you fill your brain with, okay, your future is going to be like that. So it means that just imagine that every day, what are you filling up? For example, you see that there's some people just like watching kind of videos or contents that they, I don't know, just a lot of bad stuff there. So, and then they just like, by using a lot of screen time and by using, what is that? A phone a lot, okay, specifically, you will damage your health. And the second thing is that, so you will fill up your brain, okay, full of negative stuff. And then imagine that how your future is going to be. After, for example, if you watch a movie, nowadays I'm watching, actually, I'm just noticing that, okay, on social media, there's kind of games, specifically their games, okay, just like by name, if I name it, it is called Mortal Kombat. So they actually, the cutting and the killing, okay, whatever, is that it appears, okay, it is clear to people that they watch it, you know. So if a kid, or let's say 11 years old or 12 years old, okay, he sees this, okay, and just follows, okay, you know how he's going to be in the future, you know how his life is going to be like that. Or your brain, okay, you just like see all this stuff, okay, and the brain stops like functioning in a proper way. So a lot of stuff, a lot of things. This was one of the negative side of the internet that I told you about when it comes to the social media and the people they're using it. They're just like checking and spending their time.
Cool. I'm here to fight back. Come on, listen up, man. So there is one thing that I want to mention you. So like if you give like $1 million to a man and to smart man and $1 million to like stupid man, and like see how they are gonna use that. Like the smart man will go buy and like some things. First of all, will learn something, and then of all will learn some very cool and useful skills that would make him billions of dollars in the future. And then later, based on the skills and knowledge that he learned and acquired, he would like put all of them together and money invested and build a great business. And stupid guy would go party, girls, drinking, smoking, traveling, and in 2 years you see no million in the stupid's pocket, and you see like the $1 billion business of a smart guy, like in, let's take in 5 years. But the internet is, as I told you, is a tool. So it's just a sword. So if you give it to a smart person, he would use it to kill the bad, let's say, the bad trees in your garden, and he would use it to just, to kill the bad things in your garden, in your farm. But if you give it to a smart, if it's a stupid person, he would kill himself with that. It is the same. It's just a tool.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Muhammad. Let me ask a question. For example, okay, you cannot determine, or you cannot, what is that? You cannot determine, okay, people that you are stupid or you are what, clever or smart, okay? So just like, what is changing their opinion, what is changing their mind and their mentality is following, okay, the constant following and just what, consuming the information that is going on social media or just on the internet. So this is that changing them or making them stupid or either making them smart. So that's why the internet, this is what the main source or the main thing that, okay, just like factor that destroying the mentality and the way of.
Hello? Okay, let's see. Yunus, where are you?
I'm here.
Like, I agree with you. Like, please take note of the things that I have mentioned. Take notes whenever your time comes, you have like 1 or 2 minutes to battle back, okay? I don't say I would agree with you, but like your words do have logics to some extent, you know? And take your turn, whatever it comes to you, just like find back, okay? Let's go. Now, Muhammad, continue. As you heard, like your partner, Yunus, is like talking a lot of good stuff against what I say. And now tell us like more reasons. Let's go. Tell us more reasons why you think this internet is making us stupid. Tell us more reasons, please.
I think Mr. Yunus said everything.
Okay, you need to add it. Okay, add like some more reasons, some more, I don't know, examples. Another reason, let's say. Go.
I think
let me support him, just give him an idea, and then he will talk about it.
Okay.
So, for example,
Mr. Yunus, you can...
No, I will give him an idea.
Okay.
I will give him an idea,
okay,
and he will talk about it.
Okay.
For example, I talk about it damages the brain. Okay, so the first thing, the second thing, I talk about a time. So talk about a timing. I didn't talk about it just like I mentioned it. How the internet wastes your time. Talk about it.
Yes. Muhammad, explain that.
For wasting our time, you mean, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, if we use effectively this, that's okay, I think so. That's not bad for us. But
Muhammad, you don't have to support my ideas. You got it? You don't have to say it is good. Find as many reasons as you can.
For bad. Yeah, okay.
To say it is bad.
Okay, is bad if we watch some movies or for wasting our time, or we use websites like Facebook, TikTok, or other websites. It's bad for us. Yeah, we only waste our time. We cannot get anything.
Yes, and all day when you, like for example, bad videos on TikTok or somewhere else, and at the end of the day, you will feel, first of all, unhappy because you see all the people are happy with money and luxury houses, cars, and blah blah. And like if you are a guy, if you are, let's say, a man, you think like everybody, like every girl is beautiful, and you are left ugly with no money in a very bad village. And if you are like a girl, you think, oh, come on, man, like these boys.
Why are supporting your ideas?
I'm helping your partner. So
do not help. I am the one who's gonna help him. Okay. For example, let me add something. Specifically, when it comes to the relationships, okay, as you mentioned, thank you so much for mentioning it. You say that, okay, we see a lot of fake stuff on social media. For example, you see that people, they are everyday traveling, or people, they are having a luxurious house. What the hell? And the woman comes and says that, okay, look, these people, they have a lot of... This is fake. They also have a lot of difficulties, problems, but they do not show it on what? On social, on YouTube, or for example, not on social media, specifically TikTok. This is not real, you know? It means that this is what? It is destroying the families. The families. You got the point? So talk about this, Muhammad. Talk about this. How the internet, okay, in the other side, destroying the families. They are getting divorced. I hear a lot of like stories that they're getting divorced. Okay, they don't have a healthy family, a healthy household. They're just like every day their argumentations, and just like, we don't have this. I see this on TikTok. You don't do this to me. What the hell is that? You know? So just
okay. Continue, Muhammad.
Yeah, teacher.
Like, continue talking about the families. Do you think our families are like being destroyed by like the effect of the internet and social media as well?
Yeah, but how can I explain about this in English?
Explain me in in Chinese. In English, let's go.
I have a great partner.
Honestly, sometimes, brother, Mr. Muhammad, honestly, sometimes English, it's like Chinese, really, when it comes to TOEFL.
Okay.
My English is
Mr. Yunus, you can in the chat you can send him some reasons, so the next time he can talk about it. Let's go, Shanaza. What do you think? You are saying internet is good. Go talk about every good thing that internet has against everything that they say. Come on.
I agree with Mr. Muhammad that we waste a lot of our time on internet, but another thing, it's not the problem. It's our problem. For example, we waste lots of our time on Instagram watching luxury life of other people's, but it's the problem of stupid people just live it and do делай свое дело.
Their jobs.
Как сказать?
Do their jobs.
Your jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And smart people are making money from these social medias, and stupid people just waste their time. For example, how can I luxury life? Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes it just motivates you to start to do something,
Yes.
to become лучше становиться.
To become somebody.
To become somebody, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just ну, как сказать, бери только хорошее.
Uh-huh. Take what is good.
Yes, take what is good.
Yeah,
That's my
take
opinion.
what is good for you. Okay, let's go. Talk something deeper, Jonas.
Okay, great. So I will give this topic to Muhammad, and I want him to try to explain it. Okay, if I see that he is facing problem, and then I'm gonna help him. Okay, so please, Muhammad, talk about. Please, look. I will give him the topic. Please, Muhammad, talk about the money that we spend for internet. Okay, for example, everyday expenses, the money that we spend. Okay, to renew our internet every month or every week. How much money you spend every day? So we are spending a lot of money, specifically when it comes to young people. They just earn the money or take from their family and spend it. Just what a lot of this is an economic crisis. Okay, they are bringing an economic crisis for their families or for your life. Talk about this.
Okay, well, I don't know about other people, but now I'm living in Russia. I can say about myself. Actually, I spend for my internet per month. It's 500 rublei, but in Tajik.
You say rubles, yeah? Rubles.
Yeah. Per month, I spend for using internet for my internet 500 rubles.
It's rubles. It's not about that you spend this amount of money. Just talk generally about people. For example, you might hear about your friends, how much they spend. Okay, how often they spend money for internet. You got it. Just talk about it generally. For example, okay, say that according to what I hear, according to what I know or what I read. Okay, so the majority of people these days, nowadays, they are spending, for example, approximately this amount of money. Okay, so this is a big burden. This is, for example, a big crisis. Okay, for the families. Go on.
Yeah, actually, here there are a lot of students like me, but they use internet in their phone, and besides that, they buy Wi-Fi and they use Wi-Fi.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, this is what happens. When I was living in Russia, he's right, okay? We had the Wi-Fi, and also I had separately, okay? Every month I used to pay 500 rubles, okay? Just like for me specifically, whenever I'm out, okay, that I can use it. You got a point? So a lot of money.
Yeah, I see your point. I see. Okay. Okay, now
just second. Push him, because I want him to prove it. Come on, talk about it. Try to fight back. Try to fight with Mr. Muhammad and say that you are wrong by following reasons 1, 2, 3, 4 that I gave you. Come on.
Yes, I said when students come to the dormitory, they use their Wi-Fi, but when they go out, they use their phone. I think so. There are a lot of students right now spends a lot of money, like 1,000 or almost 2,000 ruble per month. I'm seeing right now, and I can say what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Because they can play in internet. They can buy some. I don't know. Actually, I don't know about their plays. What are they playing? But they spend a lot of money for this.
Okay. Thank you, Mohammed. So, like, you can go on, let me just not support you, but help you. Listen, you can go on, like, instead of giving like 200 rubles, like 2,000 rubles is almost like $35. Instead of like spending that, you can pay less, you can pay less or use your friend's internet. You don't have to be on the internet all day. Like you're not some like Elon Musk that you're gonna get a call from, I don't know, the president of France. So you don't have to be on the internet always. You can use less money and put the rest of the money in your pocket. So in the future, so you can just use the money for something else. Let's buy some books probably, right? Or maybe you can save that money and buy Inkishof courses and you become like a fluent English speaker. And come on, man, why should I why should I tell you everything? Come on.
That's right. They don't think like that.
Come on, man, guys. If you I don't know, if you are close to your computers or close to your TV, go away a little from the computer, because there's some bad voice coming. Yes, whoever it is, I think they should take care of it. Let's go, Shanuza. What do you think about saving the money? They are telling that you can save money by not using the internet. Just find them back. Give them some good reason.
What if you're a person with disability, for example?
Sorry?
In this case, they say that we waste lots of money buying internet.
Yeah.
And in case, what if you're a person with disability?
Yes.
And for example, if in this case you can buy internet and chatting with other person with such disability, can I say disability?
Yeah, of course.
And exchange the experience of the treatment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
so the question, okay, what do you get? What do you get by chatting or sharing experience of your life, okay, with others? So what do you get from it? You're just wasting your time, investing your money, investing your life, and just you hear a couple of the sad story of them, okay, and you will become oh really, yeah, and you will become like them, and you will lose your mood. So what do you gain? Nothing.
Встречный вопрос, как сказать?
Battle question.
Battle question. You say that we waste our money on internet, buying internet. For example, I guess you are English teacher, and your job depends on internet. Yes. And you have to buy internet to чтобы работать, to work.
You just killed him.
to make more money. Make more money.
Yeah, you just killed him. Yunus, she just killed you. Come on.
I can't say anything else, but thank you so much. That's right. Okay, when it comes to earning online, okay, that's right that I have to pay for internet, but I will make sure that I have other classes, for example, there are offline that I can earn more money from them and then can support. But I'm talking about the people that they generally there's. Yeah.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I live in China.
In China, okay. Where will you find? If you live in Dushanbe, of course, you will find students which want to study offline. But I guess in China it will be a little bit hard, difficult.
Harder.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go. Yunus, what do you say to her?
About what?
About what? The fact that she's saying your life depends on the internet. What do you say? Что?
Согласитесь?
Agree.
That's right.
If he agrees,
that internet making your job, your life easier.
Yes, look. Let me no, it's not making my life easier. So let me explain you. Actually, teaching is not my main major. For example, is not that thing that I am doing these days to earn money, to get income. But the main thing is that I have other full-time job that I'm working. This is offline. This is not online. That I am trying to earn money from through this job. But when it comes to teaching online, and buying internet, I will make sure that I'm not paying too much money. And and mostly I am trying to earn more money from the job that I have that is offline. So this is not too much, but I'm talking about the people generally, the majority of them, specifically people that they are working in Russia. They just work really hard. Let's say they work really hard, and then they just get the money and go and just charge their let's say internet and start using it for nothing, just watching a couple of videos that they destroy their lives, and just watching people's dancing and these things. I'm not gaining anything, I'm just losing everything. So you got a point. So this is what I say. That's all.
Okay, let me read that one. Come on. Take the bullets. Okay.
I think I gave you a really hard slap,
Yeah, you gave. Just be ready. Muhammad, are you ready? You need to unmute your microphone, Muhammad. Your microphone is muted.
Let me give him another idea that he will start talking about it. Please, Muhammad, talk about, for example, sometimes there's not connection. You don't have money, and the connection is not working. I don't know. There's something wrong with the company. They're not providing internet. What are you gonna do? You will lose your mind and your health and everything. So talk about it.
Okay.
For example, me, I'm working these days. Sometimes when the internet goes off, that's all. I am dead. I fight with my family. I fight with everyone and say that find me Wi-Fi. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Muhammad, get him be prepared, and let me listen very carefully, guys. And Muhammad and Yunus, listen very carefully, guys. The internet gives diverse populations of people more equal access to information and society. The basis of the argument that the internet is making us stupid is problematic and ignores that there are a large population of the people. First, the idea of stupidity versus intelligence relies heavily upon IQ and other standardized tests, which are racist, classist, and sexist. Additionally, somewhere between 21 and 42 million Americans in the US do not have very good internet connection, and to a lot of homes with the internet, like it's like between 6 and 13%, and almost 50% of the US population, it's around like more than 150 million, okay, is not using the internet at broadband speeds. They don't have like really good internet connections like we do in, like, let's say Russia or China or Japan. And thus, we have to question the us includes when we ask if the internet is making us stupid. You know, who is that us? They're only like 50%, like, let's say, 50% of the US who are very reliably using the internet, or like the whole world. Who are we talking like about when we are referring to us, making us stupid? And for those who do have access, the internet is an impressive tool. Let's say like Christian Jenkins, PhD Executive Director of the BioQuest Curriculum Consortium, explained, access to information is enormously powerful, and the internet has provided access to people in a way we have never before experienced. You know, information that was once accessed through print materials that were not available to everyone and often out of date is now much more reliable, available to many more people. Let's say, for example, there was a book printed in the US, and 40 or 50 years later, that book appeared in, let's say, Tajikistan. But now it appears in, like, let's say, in the US today. Tomorrow I can go to Amazon and buy the, like, online version of it and read the book. So come on, okay? And when you go to social media in particular, offers an accessible mode of communication for many people with disabilities, which my partner already explained this one. Come on, man. So I'm listening your points, Mr. Yunus.
Okay, great. Where is Mr. Muhammad? I want him to reply to you, okay, so that you could give me 5 minutes or 2 minutes. I need to finish something and I will get back.
Okay, let's go. Muhammad.
He disappeared or what?
Muhammad.
I think he got scared.
Muhammad. Where is Muhammad? I don't know.
He got intimidated. Okay, let's do it. Okay, good point. But the main thing is that I would love to add something here. Okay.
Go.
Okay, just a second. Cool. You talked about the information. You talked about the data that you will find, okay, on internet by using, for example, specifically Google. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm not certain that, as I mentioned previously, all the information you find on Google, they are correct. Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
Yes.
It has several reasons. The first reason is that nowadays people, they are trying to create blogs, okay, or vlogs, you know.
Yeah.
They just like want to fill it up. They just like want to fill it up, okay, with any information. They just like get it.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow while typing, or I don't know, while filling, okay, this information, okay, in their vlogs or blogs, okay, so they might make a lot of mistakes. And the secondly is that the majority of them, for example, if they are not English native speakers, okay, so they translate it from English, okay, to their own languages. That, and you know that whoever translates, okay, if they are not experts, okay, so they may translate it completely, okay, in a other just like, let's say they can miss things there. The main meaning, okay, they lose their main meaning. So a lot of like, it is not gonna be the exact and the specifically the whatever is written on the books, okay, so you will not find it if you translate it specifically. If you translate it, so you will lose a lot of stuff. And if you and we are sure that the majority of people, they're doing this stuff, okay, writing articles, okay, and creating blogs, okay, and filling it up with articles and these things, they are not all interpreters, okay, or translators. So that's why a lot of false information, okay, you will find it there, or it can happen there. So this is what I think. So it's better. So it again gets back to what? To studying or to buying a hard copy books, okay, that exactly they're written with the language that, okay, that you want to study them. So you have to just like it's cheaper then. You will just like buy, let's say, with 20 pounds or something, and then start reading it. But you will have the correct information, that the authentic source and authentic information that will never destroy your mood or, for example, your brain.
Okay, like a very short defense of myself is that, for example, let's say if this is something like some literature, I agree with you. So even if like you can access to the information 2 years later, it's okay. But if you need something very like new, interesting, and you want to feel great that you are the first person in the country who read that book or information, so when you book it, like when you order a physical book, a physical copy of that material, it takes like, let's say in a country like Tajikistan, it's like 15-20 days to like deliver, you know, like come on. But when you order it in a Kindle, when it is like online, electronic version probably takes like, let's say 1 hour or 10 minutes, you know, like, and the book is in your pocket.
What do you mean by 10 minutes? For example, if a book, even you're paying for the delivery, you're paying for the shipping, for everything, so it's gonna take the same thing. But the main thing is that if you go and search the bookstores that you already have there, you will take them as fast, you will get them faster than that you order them online, and it comes like after 20 days, as you mentioned.
Yes, so
you got it. So is that you are telling me, if you go and get the book, like the hard copy of the book, you said that it will take days. No, it's not gonna take days. So you are saying the opposite. So if I order a book online, it will take for me maybe 2 weeks that it arrives, and I will pay money for the delivery, double. I will pay for the delivery. I will pay for the what? For the price of the book. But if I go by myself and get it books in the stores,
yes, let's say if it is an adabiyat, so which is like in every street, in every corner of the country, I agree with you. That definitely is a very powerful point that you're making. But for example, let's say how are we destroying our climate? The book is not exactly the same name of the book that was published by Bill Gates. It was released maybe I don't know how many years ago, but still we get no copies. I think they do not have it even in Russian. You know, it was 1 or 2 years ago published, and definitely I'm 251% sure that it is not published in Tajik language as well. So when are you gonna go to the Kitabkhana and order them? Oh, come on, bring me. They bring you a very old copy of some books about grammar fairy tales, you know.
That's totally okay if it is old, but I want just authentic information. I want the correct information. So give Miss Shahnoza a chance to talk about. Just talk with her. Yeah, talk to her. So I'll take maybe 2 minutes or 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's go, Shahnoza. Slip him with the information, please. Slap him.
I'm waiting the slap. I will see the slap.
He's
I'm waiting for it.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. I think that internet usage has gamified our brains, making us more dependent on knowing where to access facts and less able to remember the facts themselves. For example, this might sounds a little depressing, but it makes perfect sense when we are making the most of tools and resources available to us. I just want to say that let's save our brain for more useful information. For example, как сказать, ты можешь знать ненужную информацию.
Yes, unnecessary, useless information, but it will not be useful for you in whole your life, but for maybe sometimes you will need this
and you just can check it on internet. In 1 second, you will find the answer. But
yes,
не обязательно запоминать всю жизнь.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
You don't. Yeah, you remember. You don't have to remember it for whole life.
You don't have to remember every information, right?
The best thing of the internet is that you can check everything in 1 minute. You will find the answer. For example, he said that he has offline job. Yes, I think that nowadays we cannot work anywhere that we don't need the internet. For example, if even you work in delivery company, of course you need internet, you need map, or if you work on if you build a construction system, if you build maybe some buildings, in this case you cannot to know everything. One moment you will need to check something on internet.
Yes.
But
it makes you feel good, smart, and productive, and I don't know, successful. And at the end of the day, you will die happily because you rock as a project that you were performing, right? Yeah, thank you. And if you want to add something else, I think Yunus, Muhammad are here. I think Muhammad is probably sleeping. Let's go. He's probably sleeping or eating. I don't know. So about Yunus, Yunus I think also is not here. And let's go, guys. We're gonna wrap up and finish everything. And thank you everybody for participating and for mentioning very vivid, clear, and useful reasons, like for supporting your positions, or for opposing. We were opposers, they were supporters. Okay, thank you everybody. Muhammad, Yunus, Shanuza, and thank you myself. I want to thank myself, okay, for participating and talking so much. I hope you're not fed up, and I hope this conversation was very interesting. And for everybody who is listening to us, and I would like to to make a really cool, funny, interesting, useful, productive, effective, and informative let's say conversations or speaking clubs in the future. So let's go. If you are our listeners, you're always more than welcome to listen to all of our conversation clubs. And I hope to see you in the future, guys, and with more information about more interesting topics, and with more let's say with more energy, so you can give energy to other people. Let's go. If you do not have, do you want to have something to say? Do you have something to say, Shahnaza?
No, just
okay.
I just want to thank you.
Yes, thank you too. Wish you a good day, night, morning, whatever time of the day it is. So, Yunus,
hey,
want to say something?
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me to this meeting. That was really good. And the topic was really interesting. So I hope that when it comes to learning, when you actually want to improve your speaking, so you will have to use your fantasy, For example, if you're not certain, not sure that the information that you are giving here, now is not correct, so do not get panicked. It's okay, just share something to practice your language. We are not here asking you this information is right or wrong, Just create something from your fantasy and talk about it. Just try to practice your English language. When it comes, actually, I am saying this to Miss Shahnoza, and Muhammad is not here. So that's why we did this today. Actually, when I attended to this meeting, I remember the period of times that we used to do the same thing with Mr. Muhammad and other people that we were studying English language together. So that's why use your fantasy and think about topics, or think about the moments that you talked with your friends and then shared you something, okay, and say that according to, for example, or according to one of my friends, okay, he said this, blah 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 blah. Just like try to practice and just like try to read a lot. So when you read a lot of information, so it's going to be easier for you to deliver your speech, okay, yeah. So don't get panicked.
Can I
mention
one small thing? So you're mentioning that like the information like that you get is not reliable on the internet. Like everybody who's listening to this, including our students, listeners, or like the teachers are listening to us and would like to let's take like follow our steps. Just follow Inkishof pages and download always reliable information. You don't need anything else. Just download, follow the channels of Inkishof, and that's it. You know, and if you wanna, I don't know, like be like motivated, and you need to follow Mafakbosh pages on YouTube or it's on YouTube, but probably most cool videos. It is in Tajik language, and you enjoy all your life, and you will feel motivated like never before.
Yeah, definitely. There are a lot of let's say channels, okay, or for example let's say that the sources that they are now providing a lot of good topics, okay, so you just like need to find the correct one, or you just need to learn how to use Google. This is the most important thing that when I learned, okay, when I just learned English language and I started learning how to use Google, okay, how to use it properly to find the information that I want, okay. Once you learned it, so that's all. You just like nailed it, you know, you just nailed it. You got it. That's all. You will find everything in just like in a second. Okay. For example, now I really wanted to say one thing to Muhammad that we are discussing right now. Okay. So he could use his internet, Google, to search, okay, what are the negative parts or bad sides of the internet. You could get a couple of ideas and just like come here and discuss about it, you know. This is how your brain works, and this is how you use, okay, the internet.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I always want to have internet. I'm in the opposite side of having internet, okay. But just like we wanted to create a club that we are defending and sharing ideas and see that, okay, what's gonna work and what's not gonna work, okay, and
now you are supporting our point. Come on.
Yeah, definitely. So to teach you how to make a discussion, how to like debate and how to practice your English. That's all. Thank you so much. That was great, and I hope that I will attend in upcoming let's say meetings.
Yeah, I would like to have you in our speaking lessons. Thank you, everybody. Have a good
definitely night. And I would love to add a small thing. It might happen, okay, in the future with the Mafakbosh channel. So I'm planning to have personal growth, okay, lessons. Maybe not a lesson discussions, okay. Maybe a lot of people they might attend there. So I'm gonna invite you specifically and whoever wants. So we're going to discuss about these things, and then some people they want to improve their speaking in Tajik, okay, so I'm going to give them topics. So I'm going to invite you just like listen and discuss, okay, how they talk about it, or a controversial topic that we can talk, okay, in Tajik or in English, doesn't matter. Yeah, so we'll see in the future. I'm going to invite you.
We'll post it here and officially invite them. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So thank you, everybody. And you're welcome. See you in our future lessons.